Hi, dctmakes here. Third video in the new ring bender. Cutting the, this is HDPE, cutting holes in it to make the little jaws that bend the rings. Just straightening up the drill. Just an old trick, try and find the center. Not very good at this, but we'll give it a shot. So you light pressure down, you move it left, it'll tilt, move it right, it'll tilt. Trying to find the center. And then eyeball. Make sure you're not just guessing. Right, let's do that again. That's it, that's pretty much in the center. Just gonna nip a little bit of a hole in there. This is the drill press I converted over to DC variable. Just gonna put a little starter in there because there's a big drill going through, and I only want to do it once because of the heat. You don't want to create any heat in this stuff. And we're putting this guy through. Believe it or not, that's one of the smaller size drills to put through this, up to about 1 inch. But Deming drill. Now, theoretically, that drill should be centered on that hole. This is not a precision drill press or anything like that, but okay, here we go. You see this stuff? I'm not touching the drill. Even though it's plastic, basically, created a lot of force the last time, and I didn't have one of these bolts on the horizontal vertical shut real tight, and it actually slung the vise over to the side. So if you're cutting this stuff, just don't generate heat in it, and so it binds. Just take your time through it. Makes, you guys see that, like twirly little cut-ins, nothing burnt. Just a tiny bit of warmth in it, not a lot. Basically, you don't want it to rip or tear or melt. I think we're through. Okay, there we go. Oh, hot. Now look. It does generate heat, but not enough to melt. So what the end result is that. And what we're going to do is we're going to, because you don't want to try and cut like way to the edge here. You can do if you have a really good drill press and everything's accurate and everything's bolted down. This will start moving around. So get it to this point, we'll go over to the chop saw and cut it with just a normal 60 tooth wood blade. Let me just get this tidied up here. Okay, here we go, traveling. Ooh, Jeep. Ooh. Right, we'll come over to the chop saw. And we're going. You guys see this? Kinda. My fingers are going to be in the way. No choice. Okay, so the chop saw is going to come down. That wasn't actually a bad center cut on that drill. And there's a little cap that we just cut off. This stuff is not cheap, so try not to waste it. Now we're going to cut it to length. Let me go and get one of the normal jaws. This is a one from the original setup. Actually fits in the new ring bender. So we're going to makes a right mess. And there we've got a new jaw. Now we have to fit the retainer on it, the retaining hole. So we'll come back over here. It looks like we've got about enough to make one more eventually. Okay, we're traveling. Now, before I cut the hole in it, this is one of the original jaws. Whoa, right there, see? We're having problems because the first ring bender was a square shaft and it was easy to join the square HDPE, DERLIN, whatever you're using, to the metal, to the square shaft, and it wouldn't turn because it was square and it was in a square piece of pipe. Well, this is round. So we had to find some way of stopping it twisting. So there's a hole in the shuttle. See there, it's a hole in the shuttle. And I've been trying to work out a way of, a way of retaining the two so they can't twist easily, so you can pull out the mandrel and then change the jaw. Look, it's like something from a science fiction movie. Look. It's a piece of mild steel on a bearing race, but look, works great. Works as a stop. You're never going that far anyway, but when you want to change, pull, put the new one in, index it, bang, done. So what we'll do is we'll try and drill the new one we just made. So we put it in, get it squared away, pushing against the mandrel. It's just a quarter hole. It's the angle that's important, obviously. So get it squared away right there, all pushed where it needs to be. Kind of eyeball that. Yeah, right. Okay, small drill. Just get a center on this. You guys still see it? Just get a center on it so it's a little more accurate. And then we'll line that up. All right. Put some weight down on it. God, these drills are awful after they get old. And bang, there we go, we've got a new one. And it obviously stops the jaw from rotating. And you can bend the rings easier. Anyway, that's more. This is more not about bending the rings. This is about building this. So this works. Take it out. Put the new one in. Take out the mandrel. Take the jaw out. New jaw in. And you're back in business. That's it. See you guys later. Bye.